everybody, welcome back to Where in the World is Juliet, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. I made it. I moved the RV. I moved 3 days ago. I did a video for you guys and I uploaded it, and I don't know why it didn't seem to load, and now I can't seem to find it, because I had actually done a little tour on the first afternoon I got here of this new park. I will tell you after I leave where I was, because I have seen a couple of other YouTubers that have had stalkers, and they have started telling you, kind of showing you after, and so that's what I'm going to do too. But I wanted to do a little bit of a review on the Thousand Trails Park in Clermont, Florida, Orlando RV Resort. Okay. Oh, and I have to say that since I got here, I think you can hear the rain. It's been pretty much raining. The ground hasn't been dry since we got here. I mean, there'll be a break in the rain for a little while, but it's been raining for 2.5 days, because I arrived 3 days ago. The Orlando Thousand Trails Orlando RV Resort on Highway 20 US 27. I really loved it. I did. I loved it. They had lots of activities. They had a pool. They had a jacuzzi. There was a little store, although they're in the middle of like redoing the little store, so they didn't have much at the moment. The staff was so accommodating and so fantastic, especially, you know, when I ran into trouble, right? When the slides wouldn't open. It's my last day, and the whole thing with Thousand Trails is, you know, I want to say you're staying for free, but you're not staying for free because you pay for the membership, right? So you're staying at Thousand Trails for free, and if you have to stay longer than the stays you're allowed 21 days in a Thousand Trails park. And I took every one of those 21 days, not thinking that I needed a buffer, right? And so now I've learned that I should probably, instead of staying 21 days, I stay 19 days. Because I had to pay $35, it was $32 and change, or something like that, to stay the extended night because I couldn't get my slides in. But had I been on like my 19th day and that happened, then I wouldn't have had a problem extending for the other 2 days for free. So I'm going to have to build in some days, the buffered days, I think. The trip over here went pretty well, to this new location. The only issue that I really had was I got my little Luna, and she's such a sweetie, and she's brand new, and she didn't like the fact that the house was moving and the walls come in, and I mean, she was not a happy camper. So I pulled over at a Walgreens to get out and get a few supplies that I knew I'd need. She jumped out of the rig, no lead on, running around. Luckily, she ran into the store, and they caught her. I mean, one of the guys was like, you know, she's going to get hit by a car. And here I am, handicapped, trying to run after her. And then she's afraid of hands, so she runs from hands. So I am probably going to, if I need to go out, I put her on a lead, and then I attach the lead in here, so she can't run out on me again. But that was the only thing. There was a lot of firsts on this trip, right? It was the first time I was traveling with the dog. It was the first time I moved the rig any significant miles, because this was about a 3-hour drive. About a 3-hour drive. And I had to go through rain, hadn't driven the rain before. And really it was all kind of nuts. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just I have to get used to everything. I mean, there's something banging. I have to figure out what's banging. I have to set up like a checklist, I guess, for when I get there as well as when I leave. And what I've decided, at least for the moment, is I'm not going to necessarily connect to the sewage when I first arrive to a place. It doesn't matter. You don't open the tanks anyway and let it all flow. So it doesn't matter. And I arrive here, my tank is mostly empty. I just think, it saves me some steps, and I have to try and conserve, I guess, it's not really conserve my energy, but conserve the steps if I want to go and explore. And I'm still looking for a vehicle, a car, or not even a car. It's not really a car isn't what I'm looking for. I'm really looking for I don't know, something small. I found golf carts that are road legal. That's a possibility. I found three-wheeled scooters, and I mean like moped-y scooters, and I thought that might work. So I'm in the middle of looking for transportation for when I'm gone from the area of, where I can have some wheels. I need to be able to get around. I don't want to take the rig and then come to some place and be stuck there for a couple weeks. I want to be able to do a little bit of exploring. And so it was good, though. It was really good. It was interesting. A lot of new sounds. Because now I have stuff in the cabinets, right? The last time I moved it, the rig was empty. And so this time it wasn't. But really, it was overall, it was fine. I think for the second time I'm parking this rig in an RV park, I don't think it did too bad. Freaked out a little bit because of how small the sites were. And had I known how small it was, I would have asked for a pull-through. And I may be doing that from now on, just in a new place, just so I know. But as I said, this place is lovely. You can easily get to the facilities. Now, you couldn't in the Orlando park, but this is like a quarter of the size of that park, right? Quarter less sites. But it's really nice, and I haven't seen anybody with fires or fire pits or anything like that, so I don't even know whether they're legal. But interesting, and I'm enjoying the process. As I said, the only time that it was really scary was when the dog escaped when I was at Walgreens, so it didn't really have to do with the rig. Driving in the rain was interesting, and of course I'm driving slower than a lot of people, so they get ticked off at me because they get stuck behind me. So, but it was good. I just thought I'd give you an update. When it's not like this, I'll do another video of the prettiness of this park. And if you are an RVer, or even if you're not, because you can rent cabins at the Thousand Trails. A lot of these parks, you can rent these cabins now. Really, really nice. I really liked the Orlando resort. The people were great. Everybody was so kind. The staff was so helpful, bent over backwards. Even on the day that I left, I got a call from Thousand Trails in the Orlando RV resort asking me if everything was okay. And I really, I like that. I like that. It just felt like a community. And at that location, not at this location, I don't know about this location yet, they even have church service. When I say they have a lot of different activities, and of course this is their off time of year, so they don't have as many activities now as they will, like in the fall. But there's it's very interesting. It's very peaceful. This park is peaceful too. Their only thing about this new park, and I think they left now, was there was a dog that, I don't know whether the dog was aggressive just to the other dog, or whether the dog was being aggressive to other dogs. You know what I mean? And that made me nervous, so I stayed away from that side of the park. And my little Luna we met a lovely lady yesterday and her family, Dee. She was in the RV next door. They've since gone. And my little Luna and her little Smokey kind of fell in love. You know, it was the cutest little thing. Little tails, and they're running around, and she's on the lead, and he's on the lead. And it was the cutest little thing. It was so cute. So far, it's been really nice. It's been very quiet, which I'm liking. I'm actually kind of recovering from, and then I'm having to go through and kind of tear everything apart to put it all back together, because I have to figure out the cabinet issue. Now, like the towel stuff, or the cabinet that's stuffed so full you can't fit another thing in it, no problem. No problem. Okay? But the cabinets where there's a little bit of space, it's like some kid shaking a Cracker Jack box, and then you open the cabinet, and it's just like, wow, that was organized before. So I have to figure it out. So you all have a great day. Like, share, and subscribe, and join me on the journey. I think that eventually I'm going to wind up having a lot of fun, and Luna and I are going to be going on some cute little adventures. So take care, have a great day, and make sure that you start trying to put together a path to your dream, whatever that is. This was mine, right? To be able to travel this country in an RV. So go ahead and do that for yourselves, and make sure that you work towards that a little bit every day. And before you know it, you'll be there. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.